Chad, I'm all done with work.
Great. It'll be a bit longer till I'm done myself. What's for dinner tonight?
Got it. Dinner tonight is your favorite. Meatloaf.
Ah, that's great and all, but is meatloaf all we'll be having tonight? Didn't I say that when we got married, I didn't want to have just one thing for dinner?
I figured you'd say that. So I made some potato salad as a side.
I should have known. By the way, did you make it today?
I made it about 2 days ago. The recipe I used recommended that you make it a day or two in advance. I guess the flavor's subtle or something. It's supposed to be a really delicious mix.
You sure have been doing a lot of meal prep lately. The lunches you make me are usually just leftovers these days. I've told you before, I like fresh food better.
Well, yeah, I pre-make the side dishes and stuff, but the main course is usually fresh. I made the meatloaf today.
My mom always made fresh side dishes, though. Also, don't act like the main thing you make is always fresh. There have been plenty of times I saw you take something out of Tupperware. If my mom was able to do it, then you should be able to.
But your mom never worked. She was a stay-at-home mother. You and I both work, so it's not like I can do the same thing as her. So I try to get creative and do my best.
I don't know about that. I think it has more to do with you being lazy. I think you could be doing a little more.
Where have I been lazy? I work, I do chores, I take care of Elizabeth. I may not be perfect, but I'm doing things the best I can with the little amount of time and energy I have.
The taste of your cooking is always off. You don't use proper seasoning or anything. You don't think that's lazy.
I think it's normal enough. Why didn't you say something sooner if you didn't like what I made?
Because I don't think you could make it any differently. Don't you think you've gotten used to being lazy now? The fact that you're so content to just meal prep everything is proof of what I'm saying.
If you're going to say all this, then you could at least help around the house. If you do, I'll take more time to cook the way you like. I'll make you fresh food every day.
I'm already doing stuff around the house. Statistically speaking, I do a lot more than other husbands do.
All you really do is take the trash out a few times a week. Where did you even get that statistic anyway?
If you look it up online, you'll see. There are a lot of guys who won't even take out the trash. So even on my days off, I'm doing things to help out the family.
Look it up? You shouldn't just take everything you read at face value, you know. Also, don't equate taking out the trash with helping out the family.
Is that what you think? So you're saying that doing housework isn't for the sake of the family? House is literally in the word.
Now is not the time for wordplay. Anyway, if you want me to make fresh food, then just cooperate with me a bit. It's not good if you don't.
Fine, I'll do what I can. In exchange, you'll stop prepping food like you do?
Yeah. Let's help each other out, okay?
Got it. Alright, this conversation is done. I still have some more work to do, so I'm going to get back to it.
Okay, don't work too hard. Mom! Are you there? What's going on, Elizabeth? Did something happen?
It's nothing. I just felt like texting you.
Why?
I'm bored since I'm home alone. Even though I don't have school today, I didn't get to hang out with my friends. But since you went and got me a phone, I figured I'd talk to you on it.
I'm sorry you didn't get to be with your friends, but there's not much we can do about it right now. Anyway, I'm actually on my break right now, so I can talk to you. But I'm working, so not too long, okay?
Thanks for all the hard work you do. It's hard, isn't it?
I should say the same to you. You're always watching the house for me. What's with you? You've never thanked me like that before. Something's off with you.
Daddy was saying it on the phone, wasn't he? Daddy's so polite even when he's talking on the phone.
Ah, so that's where this is coming from. Don't tell your dad or he'll get self-conscious about it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth. Your dad and I will be home late, so go ahead and eat before us, okay?
How late?
Your dad said it would be past 10. I'll be done around 9.
Okay. Work must be really busy.
Yeah, I am. There's food in the fridge. It's your favorite, hamburgers.
Really? Yay! I'll go look real quick. Mom? There's only 2 hamburgers?
I'm going to make Dad's when he gets home. He said he really wants to eat fresh cooking.
Oh, okay. But, Mom, isn't it a lot of work to make it that late?
It's okay. All I have to do is heat it up. It won't take that long.
I can make it for you.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I appreciate the offer, though.
But I can do it. Especially since you're busy with work and chores and stuff. I'll make Dad's dinner.
Sweetie, I really appreciate you saying that. He'll be really happy you made it for him.
So let me do it. Come on, Mommy. Like you said, he likes fresh cooking.
He does, but I'm going to make it today, okay? If you're by yourself and a fire starts.
What? But I'm already a 3rd grader. I can do it. Plus, I made macaroni in home economics the other day.
Nope, it's too dangerous. How about we cook together next Sunday? I'll be off of work and everything.
Okay. Let's make Dad's favorite meal.
Yeah, let's do it. I made meatloaf the other day, so let's make him spaghetti and meatballs, okay? We'll cook it in the pot together.
Yeah, that sounds great. He does love spaghetti. If there's garlic bread with it, he'll be even happier.
That's your favorite food, though, isn't it? All right, it's a promise. But remember not to use the knife or the stove when you're by yourself, okay?
Okay, got it. It's a promise.
I'm all done with work over here. Do you think you'll be done soon?
I think I told you this morning, but it'll be past 10. You guys can eat without me. It's fine.
Okay. Anyway, guess what?
What?
Elizabeth offered to make dinner for you tonight. Isn't that amazing?
Seriously? That's sweet, but she said that herself?
Yeah. Hey, I've been busy with work lately, haven't I? And she thought it'd be hard for me to make food that late.
Ah, so it wasn't for my sake.
Hey, she wanted to make food for you. Isn't that enough?
Well, I guess that's true. When is she going to try and do it?
Next Sunday. I'll be off work that day, so we decided we'd do it together. Especially since her using the stove by herself worries me.
Sunday, huh? I'm looking forward to it.
To think she'd go and say something like that. Well, she is a girl after all. I guess she has an interest in cooking?
I think maybe she saw you doing it and got curious. Still, what a good kid. I guess it's because she's just like me.
Right. I'm sure that's what it is.
You'll have to learn from her. Considering that you said you'd make fresh food more, but haven't done it yet.
I could say the same thing about you. What happened to you helping around the house?
Well, what am I supposed to do? I've been busy.
Same here. Even still, we have to do the best we can outside of work. Doing things around the house is like another job entirely.
You should get started on that stuff before I do. Isn't it embarrassing as a parent to have your kid cook for you?
How is it embarrassing?
Because you've been totally lazy until now. When it comes time to do something, it's suddenly too hard. That's basically what you're teaching your kid.
Are you trying to say that I'm influencing her?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Causing her to worry all the time isn't very helpful.
Yeah, of course, I don't want my kid to be worried about me, but you're part of the problem too, aren't you? All you do is sit around spouting your opinions without helping.
I work until I'm dripping with sweat to provide for this family. You can say you're working too, but it's not nearly as much as me. Don't you think you should take on a little more responsibility?
Easy for you to say. There's not enough time in the world for me to work, do chores, and take care of our kid.
Yeah, I'd get that if we absolutely both needed to work. But that's not the case, is it? Even just reducing your work hours would mean you being home more and being able to get more done. Don't make excuses if you're not doing everything you can do.
It's not as simple as me reducing my work hours. What do you think my boss would say if I tell him I want to work less? Plus, it would be hard on our finances.
Then you'll just have to keep doing everything. It's a parent's job to keep the child from stressing. Be the parent our kid needs you to be and stop whining about it being too hard.
Mom, are you done with work?
Hold on. I'm going to head home now.
Okay, I'll be waiting. Mom, can I ask you something?
What's up?
Did you have a fight with Dad?
What's with that all of a sudden? Why do you think that?
This. My friends told me they found this. They said it's his secret account.
Wow. It's true, that does look like your dad's account. Your friends really know a lot about social networking, don't they?
Yeah, everyone my age knows about it.
Right. Well, by the looks of this, I guess he's the best guy ever, and I'm just lazy. Is this the reason you thought we had a fight?
Yeah. Daddy said you're not doing anything. Apparently everyone's saying it.
Don't worry about it, Elizabeth. Your dad and I get along just fine.
Really? You're not fighting?
Nope. We just have different viewpoints, that's all.
Like you mean you don't think the same thing?
Yeah. I think he should do things a certain way, and he thinks I should do things a different way. Do you and your friends ever have times like that?
Yeah, we do. Sometimes I say I want to play pretend, but they say they want to do something else.
Yeah, that's how it is with your dad and I. I guess he wanted other people to hear about it. You have things you only tell your teachers, right?
Yeah, I do. Because my teacher is neutral.
Really? Where are you learning these words?
So you and Daddy should talk with each other a lot. My teacher said we have to say what we want to say to other people.
Yep. I think your teacher is right. Your father and I will discuss a lot from here on out, so just be patient and don't worry about it.
Got it. Waiting patiently is part of being a good woman.
That's right. You're a great little woman. Sorry to bother you while you're working. All the food I made is gone. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I threw it all out before I left for work today.
Huh? Why?
Don't ask me why. I've told you so many times. Stop giving me leftovers.
You threw it all away? Don't you think that's a little cruel?
Listen to me first before you get all mad. It's not like I threw it away without knowing what I was doing. It's for your sake too.
What do you mean?
We've talked a lot about stuff these past few days, right? I got a bunch of people's opinions about all of it.
What does that have to do with you throwing away the food?
Well, I realized that after hearing all those opinions, you were the one at fault. They all basically said that your laziness is the problem.
Whose opinion did you ask? You didn't ask for opinions through Twitter, did you? I'm talking about your secret account.
Where I heard it from isn't the point. Also, I don't have a secret account.
Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Don't it's fine me. There is no account.
Yeah. Then why did you throw my food away? I honestly can't believe you would do something so rude.
I told you, there is a reason. I thought that if I threw everything away, you'd have no choice but to make fresh food, right?
Well, I suppose that's true. Since there would be no food to give you.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I could get you in the habit of making fresh food every day, little by little.
Every day? So you're saying that you'll throw away anything I prep?
That way you'd have to cook more often, right? I had to do it, otherwise you wouldn't change.
But now there's no food! Literally none! Meal prep is still cooking! Regardless of whether you say not to use pre-prepped food or not, I still have to cook for the family. But for you to throw everything away, it's a complete waste of time and money.
If you don't like it, then you shouldn't be lazily meal prepping. If you cook every day like you should, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Easy for you to say. If I could just do that, I'd already be doing it. But since I can't, I'm making do with what I've got.
That's just you relying on others. That's what my mother said anyway. There are a lot of people these days that cook fresh food every day. So there's no reason that you can't do it.
Then you should cook. If you're so obsessed with this, do it yourself.
What a stupid thing to say. You know I'm busy at work. Plus you finish work before me. So you should do it.
There are some days where you get home first. You should cook on those days at the very least.
You can't keep whining like this. It's pretty embarrassing. I've already said this to you. Be the parent our kid needs you to be and stop whining about it being too hard. Hey, what the hell? You made this post, didn't you? I'm getting like 100 nasty comments about it. People from work are seeing it too. This is a big deal.
What is this? I don't know anything about it.
Don't lie. This picture you attached is of all the food I threw away, right? The only person who could have taken this picture is someone in our family.
That really is our trash can. A man who barely takes care of his kid and throws away his wife's cooking. Truly the worst. It looks like whoever wrote this has seen everything.
Don't play innocent with me. If you have something to say, just say it. Why are you mocking me like this?
No, I don't have anything to say. I really don't know about this. Don't put it all on me. But nothing that's written here is a lie, so I don't see what's wrong.
How is this not a big deal? I'm getting crucified online because of this. My own friends are coming after me.
I think I said this before, but don't take everything you read online at face value. People will say what they say. Don't read too much into it. This is a good learning opportunity for you, no?
It shouldn't have to be. Before this post, everyone was saying how good of a husband I was. But now, because of you, it's turned into this. From now on, tell everyone that this post is a lie.
The one who was lying was you. I've been having to do the housework every day when I get home from work. You haven't helped out even once.
How many times do I need to explain this? It's not that simple. If you're really that mad, then I'll apologize. So I'm begging you, just delete the post and say it was just a joke.
I can't. I'm not the one who posted it.
But this picture? If it wasn't you, then who else could it be?
There's Elizabeth, right? Since I didn't do it, she's the only one it could be.
Huh? Wait. There's no way Elizabeth would do something like this.
Hold on, I'll go check right now. I asked her, and she said she did do it. She didn't want to see you making a fool of me anymore.
You're kidding, right? Are you telling me Elizabeth actually did it?
She didn't say anything because she thought she'd get in trouble. Actually, the person who told me about your secret account was Elizabeth.
Elizabeth did? How did she know? At her age, I thought all she was able to do was text you or me or maybe Google something.
It seems that she has a friend who knows quite a bit about social media. I was surprised too. A third grader is already better at using a smartphone than I am.
So she's been looking at all my posts until now. What the hell?
I didn't want to see it, so I haven't been looking at them, but judging by this post, it looks like Elizabeth has been checking everything and seeing her own father lying over and over.
What's she saying? Is she mad?
She's crying. She only did this to stop your lies, but it looks like Daddy became the bad guy anyway.
I didn't mean to make her sad. I was just doing it for your own sake.
When I look at the state of your account, maybe I could understand that, but from someone who knows who you really are, this is just too much. Especially as someone who knows that all you do is complain and refuse to help out.
I get it. This whole thing is my bad, okay? So, isn't there something you can say to make Elizabeth feel better? Maybe just tell her that this whole Twitter thing was a big misunderstanding.
If you really mean that, then I have nothing to say to you. You can't even clean up your own mess?
What's the point in me saying anything now? I don't want Elizabeth to hate me. If it's coming from you, she'll believe it. Please.
I think we should separate. Of course, I'll take care of Elizabeth.
What? Don't be stupid. I told you I'm admitting that it's my fault. I'm begging you, don't take Elizabeth from me.
You're the one who's being unreasonable, don't you think? Even if I let you near Elizabeth, you'll do nothing but hurt her. I'm doing this on principle.
What does she have to say about this? She won't want to live apart from me.
She seems fine with it too. She says she doesn't want to be around you right now.
That's messed up. Please talk to her. Tell her not to hate me.
Why don't you stop whining and think about your family for once? You're the one that loves to say that, but you don't follow your own advice. I don't know how long this separation will be, but this time apart will be your opportunity to become a parent Elizabeth needs you to be. After that, Chad continued to be resistant to the separation, but when he was told by Elizabeth in person that she didn't want to be with him anymore, he accepted it. I felt a bit satisfied, seeing him get incredibly depressed about it. After that, since he begged for it, we all meet once a month. Now that he lives alone and has to do all of his own housework, it seems he gets how I felt. It's kind of ironic that our relationship got better due to that. Every time we meet, Chad apologizes, but I'm going to wait a bit longer and see. Secretly, I think that things are better this way. People hear the things they want to hear. But on the flip side, people have a hard time hearing the things they don't like. Often, the things you don't want to hear are the things that you need to hear the most. Thinking of her father, Elizabeth is the kind of kid that can tell him like it is. Of course, I'm proud that my daughter can do that, but I'm hoping that from now on, Chad can really take in what she says and change. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button to see more.
Do you really think someone like you has what it takes to make my girl happy? I highly doubt it. Sorry, who is this? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but are you Sadie's father? Yeah, are you stupid? My contact name literally says Bill. I'm really worried now having you as a potential son-in-law. Do you really lack that much common sense? I'm sorry, it was just so sudden. I didn't originally have you in my contacts, so I just wanted to make sure. I deeply apologize for the inconvenience. To answer your question, yes, absolutely. I intend to make Sadie the happiest girl in the world. I know you know, but Sadie is only interested in becoming a full-time housewife after getting married. Now, you sure you can promise me that for her too? Because I'm not letting her go if there's even the slightest chance she would have to lift a finger because of your lack of income. Are you sure you're even rich enough? She's too beautiful to worry about laboring herself, you know? Yes, of course. All the hard work I do is all to make Sadie live a life of pure luxury. I promise to let her live as comfortably as possible. She won't have to worry about money ever. I know that it's Sadie's dream lifestyle to be an all-round housewife. So, in order to marry her, I intend to do whatever it takes to give her that life. Okay, I've got evidence of you making that statement now, so don't forget it. If there's any way that you break these promises, I'm gonna make you divorce her instantly. Obviously, in that case, I'll be charging you all of the penalty fees for making a waste of Sadie's time. And I hate liars, and I won't ever forgive you for that matter. Oh, I see. So that's what this is all about. Penalty fees? I'm not sure that's even a thing. I remembered having a similar conversation like this with you just before, but I see now why you brought that subject up again, to leave physical evidence. It's okay though, I am a man of my word. There will be nothing for you to worry about in our marriage, now and hereafter. I promise, I will exceed your expectations of me. By the way, about the duplex family home you're planning on building after the marriage. Your plans for that hasn't changed, surely? Well, there's really no way for you to reject those plans now anyway. Just double checking if you're really a man of his word. Yes, of course. The plans for the house are en route as well. Thanks for your concern, but you can really trust me with everything. I wouldn't forgive myself if I did anything to upset Sadie or her family. When you first mentioned the need for a duplex, I assumed that you and your wife will be living with us, so I've begun the design with that in consideration. However, I'm concerned about where Bailey will live. Will your other son be living with us as well? No, Bailey isn't married yet. So until then, he will continue to live with us. But when he finds a suitable wife, me and my wife and his new family will take over your house. It'll be more comfortable for us that way. Oh, I see. So, the duplex home is ultimately going to be for you and Bailey's future family? Even though I'm the one designing and building it right now for my own marriage? Of course. You should be honored to be making such a huge contribution to the family. You have a problem with that? No, it's just that, this is the first I'm hearing about this. Bailey is extremely talented, and he's just got an offer to a position in a very superior company. I figured giving him a house would be a suitable present from me. But I'm the one paying for all the expenses of the house, yes? Does Sadie know about all of this? Obviously. When the time comes for you to move out, you can just build another house nearby. It'll be no problem. Oh, and obviously, Sadie would stay with us. Okay, I see. After we get married, I believe that Sadie's opinion should take first priority concerning our lifestyle nonetheless. Would you agree to that notion as well? Whatever Sadie wants goes? Yes, of course. Are you mad? Else I wouldn't have given you my blessing, or at the very least let you anywhere near her. However, I did hear a funny story from Sadie the other day. No? What was that about? Seems like you began mentioning something along the lines of wanting to live in a high-rise now, huh? You never even thought to tell me anything about that. You had this whole conversation to tell me. A high-rise? I guess I remember Sadie mentioning that it would be cool to live in one a few days back while watching TV. But the conversation didn't really span after that, so I didn't really think much of it. It was literally just thinking out loud, nothing concrete. Huh? Don't you dare lie to me, boy. You're blaming it on her? No, this is the truth. The whole truth. I would never lie. This is just my side of the story. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I know what Sadie told me. She said that you were the one wanting to live in a high-rise. You were pressuring her to give up the duplex, weren't you? I'm sorry? What? I would never pressure Sadie into doing anything. I mean, a high-rise does sound good, but honestly, I have never once said anything about actually wanting to live in one. If anything, Sadie was the one mentioning anything about a high-rise. At the very least, Sadie would be the one who was interested in it. How dare you fib about Sadie? You liar! Own up and stop being a coward. There's no way Sadie would want to live in a high-rise over a duplex home with me. She's the sweetest human being alive that doesn't want anything more than to live as close as possible to her parents. How stupid do you really think I am? You're unbelievable, truly. How cruel of you to want to rip my daughter apart from me. I'm sorry, I really am, but that's really not how it is. I'm sorry all of this has upset you. Please, just let me talk with Sadie about this to make things straight. I assure you, there will be no change in plans of building the duplex home for our marriage. I hope so. If you dare provoke me any further, I assure you to show you hell. For one thing, the wedding will be out of the question for sure. Yes, I completely understand. Again, I am really sorry for all the inconvenience. I'll double-check everything with Sadie. Hey, Sadie, did you tell your father my contact details? He messaged me out of the blue and it really caught me off guard.
Oh, yeah, I did. He asked for it, so I just gave it to him. I was watching TV, so I forgot to tell you about it. Sorry.
A little heads up would have been really great. He really scared the living crap out of me.
OMG, sorry. Really, I am. What did he say?
He asked the exact same things as he did at the dinner the other day. Whether I was really able to take care of you or not, and this and that.
Oh, that's it? He went through all that trouble just to ask you that again? Damn.
Apparently, he wanted my response in writing so that he could use it as physical evidence. Says that he could maybe use it for when he wants to sue me in the future, just in case something happens. I see how protective he is of you. That's good, but he's just very nerve-wracking.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess it's predictable of him. He's done similar things to my high school boyfriends, too. He's really annoying, hey?
Yeah, he went on to make me swear to never let you work another day of your life once we're married. To make you a full-time stay-at-home housewife like you always wanted. Like I said, I have no problem with that. Only the best for you. But isn't your father a little excessive?
Yeah, I guess. He just really loves me. That's all. Maybe he actually doesn't want me to get married. Perhaps that's why he's being picky and all.
Well, he doesn't want you going anywhere out of reach from him, that's for sure. But there's also another thing he said that's bothering me.
What?
You know how we were talking about a high-rise a few days ago? Did you tell him that I wanted to live in one or something?
Damn. He even asked you about that? OMG, he's so annoying. I may have accidentally mentioned about it to him and said that you were the one who came up with the idea. If he knew I didn't really want to live in a duplex, he would be really upset. But I said that you gave up on it in the end. I made you seem like a better person. Cool, right?
What? How could you do that? You said that so that you could just get out of trouble, right? Geez, why did you have to throw me under the bus like that? Ugh, you could have told me about it, Sadie. I never really knew that you wanted to live in a high-rise. I thought that you were all in on the duplex plan. I know your father is controlling, but at the end of the day, this is our marriage. I want to give you everything that you wish for, I really do. But I don't like having your father flaring out at me like he does, especially for something that isn't my fault. Do you know just how enraged he was? Just hearing about the high-rise being my idea? He sounded like he wanted to murder me.
Oh, damn.
When I told him I knew nothing about it, he went ballistic. He wouldn't trust me when I said that you were the only one that ever mentioned about it. He said that you would never do something that would hurt his feelings. He really believes that you always put your parents first, more than anything else. He wouldn't trust me when I said that you were the only one who mentioned it. He said that you would never do something that would hurt his feelings. He really believes that you always put your parents first, more than anything else. He was out of control. He wouldn't even listen to anything I said.
Yeah. He gets really emotional sometimes. That's exactly why I said that you were the one to come up with the idea, not me.
Oh my God, Sadie. Why though? If you make me look bad now, he might actually force us to cancel the wedding. I don't mind taking the blame for your mistakes, but still, the most important priority right now should be finally getting married.
Yeah, but you know how I like the ocean, right? So I just had a random idea about how cool it would be to live somewhere that you could see it every day. Remember how good the view looked from the high-rises from that show? I wanted something like that, except near the sea. When I started looking up places, all these high-rises came up on my tablet. Then I realized that with your high salary, living in one could really be a possibility. I really started liking the idea. But then my father walked in on me and saw all the property and real estate websites I had up. I just had to make an excuse really quick.
Well, nevertheless, I think it's a little difficult to start changing plans of where to live now. Your father is really devoted to the duplex. I just wish you would double think about what you say to your father. I have enough stress planning for everything else as it is.
Well, I did. And I didn't want my father to get upset at me. There was no other way, okay? Besides, you don't have to worry about it so much. You already got his blessing, right? Don't get so frustrated on me. You're going to make me feel bad.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Oh, yeah, did you know anything about how your father is thinking of moving into the duplex with your brother after he gets married, then kicking me out? It is insane.
Oh, yeah, about that. Well, you never really know what'll actually happen in the future, so I just let it slide. Well, if that even happened, you could just buy another house, right? It's no big deal. Hey, what about we actually start living in a high-rise when that happens? That'll be the best thing ever!
I don't know what your father would say about that. He seems really dedicated to keeping you closer to him than me. Also, housing isn't just something you can go out and buy every day. Yes, I have high income, but there's just a lot more things that you gotta consider and prepare when buying an estate. It's a huge investment that you can't take lightly. It's different to all the shopping sprees I take you on.
Yeah, but you're the president of your company. You have tons of money, and money can fix anything. It'll be all right. How can you be so stingy with your money?
I know, but there's a reason I got to be president. Making money is all about being smart with it. But if that's what you want, then I guess that's the best way to spend it. Only the best for you.
Aw, thank you, Steve. I'm so lucky to have you.
Glad you think so too. You're my one and only X. You scrawny little rat. How the hell are you intending to protect Sadie for life with a body like that? You can't even take one punch to the gut. Pathetic. Bill, in all due respect, you sucker punched me out of nowhere. It was unpredictable. You really did me dirty. No, think you're strong enough now to talk back to me, boy? Screw you. Of course I'd want to hit you when I find out that you never went to university. You're a lowlife. I only gave you my blessing because Sadie pleaded me, but enough is enough. I'm fed up with you. No low-life dim-witted scum is getting with my daughter. I'm canceling the wedding, and it is final. You're never allowed anywhere near my family ever again. Fine. I guess I'll just have to cancel Bailey's job offer then. What the heck? What nonsense are you talking now? You're the one blabbering on, Bill, all the damn time I've known you. I said I'm canceling Bailey's job offer to his new workplace. He only got in because I put in a word for him. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't even have made it to the interview with that dreadful resume. It's unfortunate, but please pass word that he will have to go and find other employment elsewhere. Huh? No, what are you actually talking about, brat? You had something to do with Bailey's job offer? Oh, of course. I get the last say in all our new recruits, as the president of the company. No, you're full of crap. Oh, no, it's true, Bill. I could see your son lacked in basic intelligence from his education records as well as any work history. Not even any volunteer work for the community, which was quite unfavorable on our part, to begin with. But the worst part was where he lacked decent manners and behavior, much like his father. Not the most attractive attribute in our pool of applicants, I must say. I would have never picked up on him unless Sadie was in the picture. What the hell? How dare you speak so badly about my sweet son? Sorry, but it's really the truth. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore whether you believe me or not anyway. But the fact is that there was no other way your son would have got a job with us without his connections to me. I think it highly unlikely that any other place would want to hire him, really. I kind of took pity on him. Well, I guess I don't really have to bother with him anymore. Business is business, Bill. It's all about selective and clever thinking. You should try it sometime. Well, now that that's done and dusted, you can forget about the future you envisioned for Bailey. What? You're kidding me. You can't be... You? Are you actually the president? But then, why? Why did you keep that information from me? You knew that would have made me like you more. Definitely. Oh, you're just lying. Sadie said nothing of the sort. It was your son's wish. Your son pleaded me not to tell anyone about my identity when he found out at the interview. He didn't want people to think that he only got in because of me instead of his own efforts. He said he would stop Sadie from marrying me if I didn't oblige to his condition on the spot. I was gonna let him pass, nevertheless, but I simply agreed to do so that he would quit acting up and get out of the interview room for the next applicant. An embarrassment, really. I guess the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. I guess he just wanted to look good to everybody, especially you. He didn't want to be a joke to everyone around him. But I guess all those promises don't matter anymore now. Huh? So, are you really the president? Yes, for the millionth time, Bill. Can you really be that thick? Or is your brain always just full of egotistic nonsense? I know you and everyone else was really proud about his new job. But what a bummer. You ruined everything for him. I was always taught to respect the elders, so I respected your wishes. Feel better now? No. This can't be. Hold on, you can't do that. Let's re-talk about all of this like real adults now. No need to make rash decisions. Now that I know that you're the president, I'll retract everything I said. It doesn't matter anymore. I'll give you a chance to rethink your decision. No need. I've already gone as far as to decide to cancel the wedding as well, like you wished. Huh? You little worm. I've just realized talking with you now. Looking back, Sadie is no more different than Bailey and yourself. She's your child after all. At the end of the day, all she ever really thought about is herself. She's selfish just as much as her father. I used to think that she was just being cute, but it's all clear now. She even found it funny when you punched me in the gut. And all those other times that you harassed me, like it was just some sick joke. Who am I kidding? I should be the one refusing this wedding. I don't deserve any of this. You little weasel, how dare you insult my sweet daughter too? I will never forgive you if you humiliate her. I don't care if you're some stupid president anymore. No one talks bad about my beautiful children. They're more perfect than you would ever be. I guess that's more the reason to break off this relationship, yes? Anything for you, sir. Your wish is my command. Just remember, you caused all of this. The only person that you can blame now is yourself for your children's misfortune. That was close. I was about to give Sadie my all. Everything in the world that she wanted. Thank you so much for making me realize what a sleazebag your daughter is. I guess she's just gotta give up her dream to live lazy too, and go find a job with her brother now. Time for her to say goodbye to her future of being a rich housewife. My condolences. Hang on, you can't possibly break off the marriage over something so meager like this. This is unacceptable. I knew it. Your feelings towards Sadie weren't serious at all. Pathetic. I was right. No, I merely opened my eyes to the truth. There is no way I'll be able to love your daughter anymore now, or at least marry her. Now there's no need for me to trouble myself about the duplex anymore. How fortunate am I? Now everything is truly in my favor now. Wait, stop blabbering nonsense again. What is wrong with you? Bailey will be really pissed when he hears all about this. You can't let that happen. Plus, our little talk shouldn't have had anything to do with him in the first place. It's out of the question. Are you psycho? Just please, don't cancel his job offer. Please, anything but that. That's the least I ask of you. Let me think about that. No. What the hell, man? Like, really? How can you still act so tough after everything I told you? Just how entitled can you be? I am so glad I realized everything before marrying into your hypocritical, stupid family. Whew. Even if I hired your half-assed son, he's a good-for-nothing in my company. We're not hiring clowns at the moment, sorry. I was only being extra nice as a prospective brother-in-law, but no thank you. He can take his dreadful attitude someplace else. No, here, look, I'm sorry, all right? That's enough, right? That's what you wanted to hear, yes? Look, we've boasted to everyone we knew about his job offer already. There really is no going back for us now. You're gonna make us look like an embarrassment. You can't do that, please. I'll never live with that. This is too cruel of you. You can have a fit and point your fingers all you want, Bill. At the end of the day, there's no one to blame other than yourself. You're the one responsible for all of this, and your consequences were long overdue. It's too late for you, prick. You should be thankful to me for a very good and basic life lesson. Don't treat others the way that you wouldn't want to be treated, because karma is brutal. Also, don't ever throw coward punches ever again, Christ. Damn, what a waste of a bright future, all gone because of your selfish, dumb disposition. You were so close. Well, it seems like you didn't really want to have anything to do with me anyway from the start, so what gives? Please, I'm literally begging you. Sadie can absolutely find someone better than you, but as for Bailey, he really needs this job. It's the only workplace that's ever accepted him. Just please, don't reverse the offer, I'm begging you. Pathetic. You really think I'd do anything for you now? I know your true identity, an ungrateful son of a bee. Nothing you say is going to change my decision now or ever. You're just saying all of this to get your own way again. You think that you're so good enough that you deserve everything in this world. Not on my watch, buddy. I don't care even if you're actually sorry. It is too late for apologies. We're way past that point. No amount of sucking up to me now is going to change anything, so quit your acting. If you don't fix your disgusting attitude sooner or later, you're going to continue feeling sorry, I'll give you that. I guess it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. Hi, this is Steve. After that, I blocked Sadie and Bill from my contacts. Sadie apparently sulked up to me afterwards to try and make me rethink about the marriage proposal. But being a man of my word, I obviously refused her plea. I am now out of reach of everyone from that entitled family and live my life more fulfilling in much better circumstances. Bailey, who soon found out about his refusal of employment, immediately went on a rampage. His actions caused a greater family breakdown, and now everyone lives miserably than ever. As he premonitioned, Bailey was made a joke by everyone he knew. And Bill was humiliated by his own dumb mistakes. I'm really glad that I was able to break off the engagement before getting married. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more content.
Hey Sam, remember me? It's been about 7 years since we last talked. It's Mark Price, by the way.
Oh, hey Mark, of course I remember you. We worked in the same department for a while before I left for my new company. It really has been a while. I didn't expect you of all people to text me today. What's the matter?
Seems like you haven't realized it all then. I saw you earlier.
I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? I didn't notice you at all. Did we run into each other or something?
You're currently working for ABC Company, right?
Yeah, I am. That's where I've been working ever since I quit our old company. How did you find out about where I work right now? I don't remember telling you about it at all.
I was staying at the hotel that's located in front of the ABC Company's office. I saw you going in and out of the office throughout the day today from my hotel room window.
Oh, so that's why you knew about it. I didn't notice it at all.
You really did end up making a huge mistake quitting our company, didn't you? This is why I told you that you shouldn't quit back then.
A huge mistake? What do you mean by that? I don't regret what I did at all. There was a good reason why I decided to move on.
I know that the present company of ABC is huge, but ABC is kind of a lame company. You should have gone to the parent company XYZ if you wanted to improve your career. I was pretty shocked when you decided to quit our company 7 years ago. I thought that you quit to find a better job. I never thought that you would end up at such a crappy company like ABC. That's such a huge downgrade from your old job. You must be really regretting your decision right now. The salary must be so much less than before you changed companies too.
Would you please stop insulting my company like that? I don't get what you're saying all of this for.
You don't need to act so strong about it. I know that you really regret moving on. I bet that you'd come back to my company immediately if you got a job offer from us. Don't get your hopes up though. You're not good enough to get a job here anymore.
I wouldn't come back even if I received a job offer from you guys. Is this the reason why you decided to text me today? If it is, then I think I'm gonna get going now. I don't really wish to be talking with you about this.
Well, kind of. I also wanted to let you know that someone close to me is one of the higher-ups at XYZ Company. I thought that I'd let you know about that too.
Well, I see. I'm not sure if I needed to know that, but thanks, I guess. Anyway, are you done now? I've got stuff that I need to do today. If you don't have anything else that's important to say to me, I think I'm gonna get going soon.
Yeah, I've said everything that I've wanted to say to you. Best of luck working at your miserable new company then.
Okay then, I'll get going now.
No way. What are the chances? It's you, Sam. What in the world are you doing here? I really didn't think you belong here.
Wait, what, Mark? You're here too? Oh yeah, I see you now. I didn't think that I'd see you here of all places.
Hey, don't you dare come towards me. If you're here, then that means you're here to attend the same wedding, right? I don't want people to know that I'm friends with someone like you who works for such a pathetic company. That would completely ruin my reputation. I've really got to avoid that from happening at all costs. I'm the father of the groom at today's wedding, so I have to upkeep my reputation. Wait, so you're the father of the vice president of XYZ? I didn't expect that at all. I guess the world really is a small place sometimes. Yeah, I am actually. He's my proud son. He's just like me, succeeding in his career from such a young age. It's just what I expected from him. Oh, I had no idea that you were the father of Henry Price. I just thought it was a coincidence that your last names were the same. You guys are nothing like each other. What do you mean? He's inherited all of my great genes. We're just alike. Why the hell are you even here, by the way? There's no way that someone like you should be here. I'm here because I was invited to the wedding by Henry? There is no way that is true. Did you really think that I was going to believe a lie like that? You should leave immediately before you embarrass yourself. It's really true. You probably didn't know this, but I went to the same college as Henry. We've been great friends ever since. I've looked forward to attending his wedding for a while now. I have no reason or intention to leave at all. Just because you went to the same college as him doesn't mean that you're invited here. I hate the fact that you invited yourself like this. This is one of the reasons why I kind of dislike you. I didn't invite myself. He's my friend, and he was the one that invited me. Wait, what did you say? You guys are friends? There's no way that he would want to be friends with a failure like you. I don't see why you find this so difficult to believe. We've kept in contact even after we started working, and he's one of my closest friends. Then prove it. Show me the wedding invite that you claim that you have. I'll wait for you at the parking lot of the wedding venue. Why the parking lot? Can't I just show you here? It would be so much easier to do it here. There are way too many people here. I can't have anybody seeing me talking to you. That could cause a huge problem for me. I doubt it's gonna be a problem, but if that is what you want, then fine. Could you head down to the parking lot first then? I'll come after you a little later on. Why should I have to wait for you? Hold on a minute, don't tell me that you're planning to run away. I guess I'm fine with you going home though. Have you finally realized that people like you shouldn't be here? That is not it at all. I've been wanting to go to the toilet for a while now. Oh, that's the reason then. Then go ahead before you wet yourself. I guess I'll go ahead and wait for you at the parking lot. Make sure you come as soon as you're done. Yeah, I'll be there as soon as possible. That was so damn satisfying. Did you forget that I punched you in the face like that 7 years ago? Seems like you weren't prepared for it at all. The look on your face was absolutely hilarious. Looks like that bruise is gonna really swell up. I wish that I could do this more often. Oh, it feels so good. Mark, I can't believe that you've done this again. You really haven't changed since 7 years ago. You're a complete psychopath, and you really need to get some help. It's your fault for walking into my fist. Don't blame me for it. There is nothing wrong with me at all. Looks like you won't be able to attend the wedding with a swollen up face like that. You had so much blood running down your nose too, your clothes are completely ruined. Serves you right for coming to a place that you don't deserve to be at. I definitely can't attend like this. I'd shock the guests and cause trouble to the wedding if I show up like this. I really don't want to take away from their special moment. Well, serves you right. I know that you were lying about being invited to this wedding. Let this be a lesson to you. Never lie to me like that ever again. We would never invite an employee from a failed company like ABC to my son's wedding. I told you that I'm not lying. You punched me across the face before I even had the chance to show you my invite from Henry. You never intended to let me prove anything. I know that you were gonna hit me no matter what. That invite that you were holding in your hand is fake. There's really no reason for me to see it. If you don't want to be hit in the face again, I suggest that you leave immediately. If you don't leave, then I'm gonna have to hit you again. You wouldn't want that, would you? I'm shocked that you would do something like this on the day of your son's wedding. Looks like I have no choice but to leave now. You really need to stop using violence to try solve everything. You're definitely gonna regret it in the future. Yeah, leave right now. He's the vice president of the XYZ company. It's a prestigious and well-paying company. It would be a disaster if people found out that he's friends with an absolute failure like you. There is no way that I'm letting you step foot inside this wedding, especially because you're lying as well. Okay, fine then. I'm gonna leave as it seems like there's no other option. Please tell Henry about what happened and that I wished him a happy wedding. I would love to hear how he reacts to this. Oh, just shut up already. I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do. Just go home already. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. I've gotta go have a reunion with my amazing son. I haven't seen him in 5 years. Sam, why aren't you picking up the phone? I need you to come back to the wedding venue immediately. It's gonna be a huge problem if you don't get back here right this moment. Are you listening to me? This is an emergency. Answer me as soon as you see these text messages. I'm sorry, Mark, but I won't be able to come back to the wedding venue immediately. I'm currently at the hospital getting treatment for the injury that you caused me. It seems like I'm gonna be here for a while longer. The doctor told me that it's looking pretty nasty. I might have to get some stitches as well. Well, if you can't come back here, then you need to call my son Henry right now. You need to help me fix things, or I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Call him and tell him that I'm innocent. Why do you think that I would vouch for your innocence? Well, you kinda deserve to be in a lot of trouble after what you did to me. You punched me in the face for no reason. I'm guessing that you got caught for what you did. I can totally understand why everyone's angry at you. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe that there was somebody watching our exchange. I purposely chose a place where nobody could see us. Also, the person that saw us had to be my brother, of all people. What are the chances of something like this happening? I am so damn unlucky. Oh, it wasn't a coincidence that he saw us. I was the one that asked him to keep an eye out. I didn't actually go to the toilet before coming to see you in the parking lot. I was just making preparations for the worst. Wait, what did you say? You asked him to keep an eye on me? Of course I did. I'm not stupid enough to be completely alone with you. I know how violent and aggressive you can be. You always used to abuse your power when we worked together. You'd get mad at me just because I had a better educational background than you. Henry also told me that he hadn't invited you to the wedding at all. In fact, he still hated you for abandoning him 5 years ago when his mom passed away. I let him know about you as soon as I realized who you were. I'm his friend after all. God damn it, so you're the reason why I'm in this mess. Hurry up and call Henry to fix things. You need to tell him that I haven't done anything wrong. Don't bother asking me for help. I'm definitely not going to do anything in your favor at all. I can say that for sure. Wait, what? So you're seriously not going to help me out? I just told you that I'm in an emergency. I have no idea why you're thinking that I'm going to help you out. Do you not remember what you did to me? You punched me across the face for no reason at all. Would you want to help out someone that just punched you in the face? Probably not, right? Stop trying to sound so smart right now. None of that matters right now. I'm demanding that you come back to the wedding venue immediately. You're just a failed lowlife that works at a useless company. Mark, you really seem to be misunderstanding something. Me and Henry are great friends, but we're also important coworkers to each other. Yeah, I heard about that, but I still don't want to believe it. I was told that you're the grandson of the CEO of the XYZ company. You're projected to become the next vice president of the company, and you're currently just doing training at the ABC company. I don't plan on abusing my powers, but I'm surprised you're taking this kind of attitude even though you know about all of that. Damn it, fine. I'm sorry about what I did to you. I admit that I crossed the line this time. Please would you come back to the wedding venue to help me out? There, are you happy now? I apologize to you now. That's what you wanted me to do, right? Unfortunately for you, I have no intention of coming back to help you out at all. Wait, what did you just say? What else do you want me to do? I already apologized to you like you wanted me to. Do you not care about what happens to me at all? Seems like there's no point in me coming back anymore. I was just told that the wedding was canceled because of you. Wait, did you just say that it was canceled? For what, though? What I did wasn't worth canceling the entire wedding over. Sam, I need you to help me out right this moment. Give me some money. Your grandfather's the CEO of XYZ. Surely you must be absolutely loaded. We're pretty good friends, right? Give me $100,000 right this moment. Don't you realize that what you're asking me to do is absolutely crazy, Mark? I don't care how it sounds. I need the money and I need it now. Why do you need the money so badly? Oh, wait, I forgot that you were charged with the wedding cancellation fees. You also owe me some money because I sued you for punching me and sending me to the hospital. Oh, shut up and just hand over $100,000. You need to calm down. I'm the one that's suing you and asking you to pay me. Why are you the one asking me to pay you? Our roles should be the other way around. Just listen to what I'm saying. Definitely not. Oh, yeah, I heard that you ended up getting fired for the company that we both used to work at. You got fired for stealing some of the company's money, right? Wait, how do you know about that? I heard about it from one of my old coworkers. I'm guessing the reason why you decided to show up to the wedding of your son that you cut ties with 5 years ago was for money. You heard that he had become the vice president of a huge company like XYZ and thought that you could get some money off of him. Stop making weird accusations like that. What's wrong with me attending my own son's wedding? Surely there's nothing wrong with that. There wouldn't be anything wrong if you guys hadn't cut ties with each other completely. Oh, yeah, I have one more thing to tell you too. You bumped into that pregnant lady while you were heading down to the parking lot to punch me, right? She fell over and you decided to shout insults at her before leaving her on the floor. So what? Who cares if that happened? She was in my way, so I just pushed her over to open up some space in the hallway. Well, the lady that you pushed over was the bride's sister. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you just said. Okay, let me try to explain it to you so that even you can understand. The woman that you pushed over was Henry's wife's sister. In other words, it was his sister-in-law. Oh, crap. I thought that she was just a nobody. Still, it's not that big of a problem, is it? Oh, it is a huge problem for you. His sister-in-law had some really bad stomach pains after you pushed her over. The ambulance had to come to the wedding venue to escort her to the hospital. Wait, I wasn't even the one that did this. She has no evidence at all. It was probably some other guy that was attending the wedding. That's not going to work either. Everything that you did that day was caught on the security camera. They already have the video evidence and it clearly shows it's you. Thankfully, both her and the baby have ended up being safe. However, it was worrying enough that the wedding had to be canceled. I had no idea that it had got that out of hand. Fortunately, Henry's wife's family weren't angry at him as they knew that he had already cut ties with you. They're just very mad at you. Did I really need to be the one to explain this to you? I would have thought that someone else would have contacted you about this already. Wait, what? Someone else talked to me about this already? Oh, yeah, I forgot that you don't listen to what other people say. You think that you're the only person that matters and that you refuse to listen. Hey, Sam, enough about all of that. This isn't what I texted you about. All I wanted to do was ask you to give me the money. I need $100,000 right now. Oh, just shut the hell up. I've had enough of you already. What did you just say to me? You've never retaliated like this to me. Don't ever bother contacting me again. Mark had already been caught by Henry when he was texting me. I was told that he was under strict surveillance by Henry and his wife's family, so that he wouldn't try to run away from what he'd done. They purposely let him keep his phone to see if he'd try make up for all the terrible things that he'd done. However, he completely failed them as he decided to threaten and insult me over and over again. I sent them screenshots of the text messages he sent me as proof. This was the final straw for them, and they decided that Mark would not be forgiven until he paid everyone all the money he owed. He was being sued by multiple different people, and he also had to pay the cancellation fees for the wedding venue. The total amount of money that he owed was over $200,000. Mark had no way of paying the money back, so Henry decided to send him to an overseas factory that was owned by the XYZ company. The following month, Mark was taken to the airport and was forced onto a plane to start his new work life at the factory. The salary working there isn't great, and it looks like it's going to take him over 15 years of working there to pay back all of the money that he owes. It looks like he has a really terrible life ahead of him, working at a factory in a company where he doesn't even speak the language. He totally deserves it though. I hope he never gets to come back to the States ever again. I feel so much better knowing that I'm not going to have to see or talk to him ever again. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.